Move our units up north. Invade the Commune of France down here, Marseille, Nice, Toulon. And it should work out pretty well. Unless Germany, of course, absolutely eats shit and dies. But I'm hoping they don't do that. Because it would be sad. It would be sad for me. I guess it would be sad for the International. But I'm more important. I'm me. Okay, West Indies Union has finally fallen. Iberia joined the International. No surprise there, but it will lead to Portugal probably getting invaded rather early on. So, thank you. Oh, by the way, thanks everybody for just giving me all these guns. I do really appreciate it. Thousands of rifles flowing in from the... Yeah, we'll get military staff. Christian, supply. Just that flat 10% attack. I'm always happy to see a nice flat 10% attack bonus. But I don't know when you guys are going to cross the border, which actually is like not what I want at all. Yeah, of course, Germany has lost a bunch of battles here because, again, they put all their units attacking freaking... Look, Latvia, they're already dead. They're already dead. Was it worth putting all those units there? Probably not. They would have died very easily anyway, because they couldn't defend their entire border. But now, I would assume, yeah, Russia's now planning to go to war with us. Leading to a war against Sweden, Ukraine, White Ruthenia. There is a lot of Russian forces around here, which is a little bit scary. Ottomans... I mean, I gotta admit, Egypt and Syria is doing very, very well. Iran's losing a little bit of ground. Okay, thank you for 2% stability. Italy joining International, which would lead to 2 Sicilies probably joining the Reichspakt. Will Austria join? I mean, a non-unified Austria is not that good. There we go. They're now in the Reichspakt. How many men do you guys have? Not that many. Not that many. I mean, I guess we're actually using a lot of our convoys to import these guns. But I still definitely think it's worth it. Got high strength on you. Grow slightly. Let's take a look. So I'm okay, Poland joined the Reichspakt. I'm pretty sure Belgium's already basically dead. But I mean, at least Poland joined us and did not join the Russians, which makes our life a little bit easier. Baltic State now owns more territory here. I mean, the Reichspakt's doing okay. I wish there was maybe like another way we could attack our way into Russia, but it's just not viable right now, unfortunately. We got our 12 units here. There's really no way I can send them into 2 Sicilies. Without the French or the Entente being in the war, my units are kind of stuck in Middle Africa for now. But again, they should join soon, hopefully. I mean, do they have any allies in Europe? Other than Portugal and Greece, the answer is basically no. Okay, we also have some factories. Let's go more military in the capital. Actually, not at the capital. In this area, it's got a 50% construction bonus. And Russia is now at war. Azerbaijan has joined the Reichspakt. Azerbaijan actually is not joined yet, but they probably will join in a second. What I'm hoping for is a strong Georgia. If you remember in one of our previous campaigns, Russia actually, or Georgia I should say, did really, really well against the Russians. Okay, so the Qing won their war in the south. So I do think that the Chinese war is going to very much go into a stalemate, where the Qing can't really win, but they also can't really lose either. Who are we at war with down here? We're at war with Chile. That's basically it. Okay, Flanders-Wallonia has already fallen. That's because the mighty Dutch army's not there. If we were around there, we'd be looking pretty good. Hopefully Germany can at least get their units back out. Yeah, now we're... I would say that my strategy right now would be defend the Russian border, but don't push into Russia. I think we need to kill the International as soon as possible. And actually, no, don't invade France. We should definitely invade the Iberia Federation, because look at that, 67 to 122, 9 to 65. Invading Iberia is, I think, a much smarter option for us. Because they're just significantly weaker. So it makes sense. More propaganda against Russia. We don't need to do that because our war support's already looking very, very good. We don't need any more. Yeah, so it looks like, to me, it looks like the line is holding. Petrograd's already fallen to the Estonians. Actually, it looks like the Moroccans actually moved their troops into there first. I mean, that's actually pretty good. Russia's actually having a pretty bad campaign. I'm assuming maybe... I was going to say because maybe they're positioned in Sweden, but that's not the case. I mean, is there anyone else who could join a war against Russia? I don't believe so. Transmir, because they're ruled by the Japanese, I don't believe can try to siege any of their territory. Like, they can't take over Siberia, unfortunately. And now unity, once again, amongst the independent movement is a little high. That's okay. Again, you won't give me military access, even though you hate the French. You won't actually help me. Which is very, very sad. Royal elections. France, just declare war on the Internationale, okay? Because Germany has already lost a lot of ground here for no good reason whatsoever. And like, there's no way for me to move in here. Cairo Pact, they won't give me military access, so that doesn't help me out at all. Yeah, I mean, there's really like no safe way for me to get to Europe. I mean, we could go to Morocco. Yeah, actually, we can probably go to this port. Because I doubt there's too many Internationale. We have 86% superiority over here. Excellent. We have 86% superiority here as well. Of course, this is, I'm guessing, contested, right? Submarines can pass, but that's it. We should have some submarines. We have 13 submarines in this fleet. But actually, we already have naval superiority, so it's actually not that big of a deal. Okay, deploy whatever units here you can. You're missing 8 tanks. So you'll be done soon. Oh no, I still want you guys to deploy into Orange Army, thank you. Oh yeah, and also top priority should be sent to reinforcements and to garrisons. That should be our top priority for sure. But like, what's your path right now? It should be, they want to go here and they're probably going to go by land and then up to Morocco. That actually makes a lot of sense. And now we have very, very high movement strength. They really want independence right now. At some point, the event's going to fire. Okay, we don't need a second tank right now. Deploy these infantry. And you have a full 24 stack, ready at a moment's notice to invade, or to attack the independence movement. Yeah, so actually we should also be preparing. We should be preparing a naval invasion from you. Probably just in the southern Spain like this. And our navy is already here. Let's split the all submarines into their own task force. Let's see, we can do some scouting. We can see actually there's no units here, which is nice. So yeah, an invasion of southern Iberia is very, very, very doable. So that's awesome for us. Got some units here, 4 more units coming over here. We did lose some convoys though. We actually lost a lot of convoys. Actually, what I should do is my navy here. We should convoy escort in this position here in these 2 areas. We should have enough fuel. Like we have 34 fuel. Yeah, we're actually fine on fuel. But make sure my units can actually get here without being absolutely murdered. How many men have we already lost in this war? We've already lost 28,000 due to British ships. Excellent. Oh, so I guess we don't need this anymore, huh? Because we're only doing this focus actually kill the Dutch, but that's already happening. So I guess we'll reestablish CID. 8 more days until you go. Archipelago stirs. Just start the war. If you're going to declare independence, oh god, Germany. Where's the German army? Holy shit. 139 on you. Oh, you've got a massive encirclement over here. Okay, that's awesome. Very, very, very cool. You absolutely love to hate to see it. Oh, so we're also not researching anything because I'm bad at this game. We'll go for 1940 support weapons. How have you faltered so badly? This actually might be one of the worst performing Germanys I've ever seen in my entire life. Like, it's honestly kind of sad. Okay, please get up here a little bit faster. Nationalist front. They faltered, I guess, and they're back down the high. I should be taking the events where I just kind of antagonize them as much as I possibly can. But it looks like the Japanese are now invading the Philippines. That's more than okay for what we are. Yeah. I don't like Japan. I don't want Japan to invade us for, I think, obvious reasons. Because Japan invading us would be bad. And do a little scout. Okay. I mean, we could just invade right now. With a decent 12 stack. I mean, I'd rather wait until I have a bigger army around here, though. Austria. Oh, Austria's intervened. Oh, excellent. They've actually intervened a lot sooner than I would have thought they would. But it does mean that a lot... Yeah, like a non-unified Austria does kind of suck. And actually, I think a non-unified Austria might actually be weaker for the Reichspakt than not having them in the war at all. Had to join the Kaiserreich Pact. I'm pretty sure the Ottomans had just lost their war. Looking at these borders. Yeah, poor, poor Ottomans. But they're now very much dead. Okay, Germany's at least holding the ground okay-ish. Yeah, we got more. Okay, we got troops rallying to the front line against the Italians. That's not really going to change any of the situation in Italy, though. Italy's still going to be kind of an absolute mess, to put it mildly. Yeah, I really should just be making people more mad in the country. Less damage to garrison, resistance growth. The members of resistance become active. I guess we'll get some stability. Seems okay. Did I actually get a free intelligence agency? I actually did not. Which is a little sad. Okay, we're also a QQ land. I mean, that shouldn't really affect what we're doing, but... Okay, but we have taken Oslo. It'd be really nice if Sweden would just victory point Russian Norwegians and then focus on attacking Russia. I mean, Petrograd is still in our hands. So, I mean, that's nice. And the Russians aren't being able to break their way through Georgia. Doing okay in Azerbaijan, but... I've seen worse easily. At least on the Caucasus front. In Germany, though... Yeah. Yeah. Basically all I gotta say. And also, Rome's now fallen. Not good. So what do we got these extra reinforcements? So I know we have 4 units supposed to be on their way. Okay, we got 2 guys here. They're at decent strength, at least right now. It'd be nice if the Entente would join the war. I mean, sooner rather than later, of course. And of course, the British have now landed their way up towards the north. They're gonna maybe kill the Danish. God, the Internationale is just a little scary. Just a tad. QQ land's fallen. Of course, we're going to give that to Middle Africa, because that's actually their territory. Here you go. You can have that land yourself. What if we were to navally invade? Oh, of course, now the Romanians and the Serbians have decided to intervene in the war as well. Exactly what I wanted. And now Brazil is in the Montevideo Treaty. Uruguay's actually radical socialist? I did not know they could even go socialist, but you know, you learn something new every day. Blotania is in Pyropact. I mean, I'm just a little scared for this campaign. Let me just put it that way. Okay, of course, the British are now putting more troops into Denmark. Like, I think I want to have a full 24 stack around here if I can. Right? Like, that makes sense. So I can have a decent sized army over here, but, like, it's not... I don't know if it's going to happen. That's what's sad about it. Yeah, we don't need more war economy. We don't need more recruit population. It's really not... I guess we'll take limited. There's no actual penalty for limited. You don't lose anything for limited conscription, so I guess we'll take it. Okay, thank you, Morocco, for the weapons. Okay, it looks like our allies are at least holding the line for right now. But again, we really want the Entente in here. We have at least 2 more units here now. Bring them over as much as we possibly can. Panama is in the Entente. So Colombia's actually just declared war on the Entente, which actually I think is going to make it even longer until the Entente intervenes in the Ville Creek. So thank you, Colombia. Thank you for that. Dude, how do we have no supremacy over here? Okay, now just invade Iberia. I think we got to make another front line now rather than later. Like, we've got to at least do something in the war. Otherwise, what have we done? We've been little babies. Okay, again, deploy all these units. Okay, and again, the strength of you is now very high. Move our way up to Granada, move our troops up north. How are supplies here? Relatively okay. Excellent. Well, again, we'll draw offensive line towards Madrid. And if we can get the Entente to join, and then have them invade their way through Portugal, that I think would be really, really nice for us. Hold position. Let's capture as much of the Iberian countryside as we possibly can. You up north. Get some more assistance on this area. Strengths. You know what? Let them talk. Again, I want them just to rebel. I want them to rebel so I can bring these units for our front lines here in Europe. Okay, peace conference is over. Who would this be between? Lithuania and Russia. Lithuania has decided that, hey, you know what? Now would be the time to rebel against the Reichspakt. Actually, they've gone socialist. Huh. They usually go national populist. Anyways. Let's actually move our way here. Let's capture this port province. Got some French units moving in here. The People's Republic of Lithuania join the Internationale. Let's get that 5% stability. See, we have French units moving their way into the countryside. More people are joining in some wars. You love to see it. Yeah, while these guys are moving their way into the country, you want to try to push them out as much as we possibly can. God, I want the Entente in this war. It would be so, so nice for us. Of course, now Ukraine also got to take units, try to fight Romania. Running a strength 60 days on you. Just declare independence, you nerds. Move something like this. You're at 88%. You will be wiped out in a moment. Hold your position. Capture this province. How is air superiority looking down here? Like nobody has it. Okay, well let's put some basic fighters. Put some interwarp. You know, just put whatever we can here. Naval bombers, tactical bombers. Put some fighters in here as well. And just do everything you possibly can, but of course you guys will just sail down here. Naval and port strike what you can. And Argentina's gonna war in Paraguay. Paraguay shouldn't be in any faction. And Argentina's not in any faction either, so it's just a nice little war between friends. No propaganda against you either. Save our political power for now. But the fact that I have units here should mean that when the WWII begins for the Entente, the Portuguese border should be rather undefended, or at least that's what I'm hoping for. But of course, we're getting a lot of units down here. But I think my foothold in this area should be okay. And all of you will deploy your way into Purple Army. We should have two more. Yeah, we have 2 more units on their way. So that'll be nice. We lost 32,000. 2,000 against Iberia. A few against France. A little bit against the Italians. But really nothing so bad. And actually not the Argentinians. The Austrians actually pushed their way into Italy, which is nice. It's actually not what I was expecting at all. I was really expecting them to just get their shit kicked in. They're almost a fucking Berlin. So depressing. Hopefully my invasion here's... I mean, Vilnius has fallen. But that's not really quite enough to get rid of my fears here. But 1 unit down south, just to reinforce this province. And how much supplies can we actually hold up? 16 out of 16, 4 out of 30. We can actually put a lot of units down here. It would be nice if some people would actually come in and assist, but... Hey, the Ententes joined the war. Hopefully Portugal will join soon. Armenia joined the Goldstein Pact, which I think is between them and... No, Armenia joined the Goldstein Pact with Iran. Okay. That's fine. Okay, people are joining the wars. Canada's now getting involved. French exiles have intervened in the WWII. Portugal, I really, really want you to join the war ASAP. Just so you can maybe... There you go, Portugal. Yeah, join the war. Push your way into Iberia. We might see some Iberian troops actually... Maybe try to leave. Actually, instead, they're actually just going to try to kill us. That's not nice. Apparently, we're actually... Oh, these are convoys for reinforcements. They're going to meet up with the Entente. We want the Entente and us to cooperate. I think that would be more than beneficial. Okay, we can see Portugal is now crossing the border. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You don't know how much I appreciate that. Okay, 1 Italian cavalry division. I can't imagine being too influential here. So I say let's go 2 on you. Maybe something like this. 74, and then you're going to advance here, you're going to advance up north. So the 2 units did now arrive. We don't want you. We already are researching you. Armor, I think, still okay. Let's go for, I guess, battlefield support. We don't really have any aircraft at all, but... We have the New Guinea camps. We don't actually even own New Guinea, so... Hopefully that's not going to be a problem. Let's root out departing Murba. I have 1 guy reinforcing up here. I don't want to lose these ports for obvious reasons. Halifax Conference. By the way, how are you guys doing? You are at war with the entirety of the Entente. And Portugal actually might end up being killed by the Iberians. Oh my god. Okay, Lithuania is dead.